I was expecting 2 on a pin of that size. I remember this one and I'm so excited. I love the Pride pins, love what they stand for with that little back on here. For now, looking to complete the ones that I've already begun. Beautiful pin, I love the purple background. The McDonald's chicken nuggets are a weakness of mine. Super cute little details, love the coloring of this pin. Very cute pins that we were able to collect today. We are off on another pin mail adventure and we have 5 packages to open together today. I'm going to start off with this pink package with the fun duct tape pattern there. Oh, I am remembering what this package is, and I am very excited because these are some unique pins that I was able to grab. Oh, and I also want to give away in this show. So we have this little Dumbo here. He's just a cute little extra. These pins were from the Whatnot seller Sav's Mystery Shelf, and the live stream name was Appreciate a Teacher, School's Out Raid Train. So it worked out nicely that I was able to scoop some pins up in this show because I am a teacher. If you are new around here, I teach 4th grade and school is almost out for me. At the time of filming, I am a half of a day away from summer break. Tomorrow is my final half day of school and we are headed south to be with family in Florida. Look at this pin. I paid $15 for this pin. Walt Disney World's official autograph book. I have this exact autograph book in authentic autograph book form. I love that this pin comes with this little Mickey pen attached right here. And I bet you've observed the hinges. It opens up and it has some of the classic characters' signatures. Oh, only 1 prong. I was expecting 2 on a pin of that size. But there's what the back looks like. This pin is just so fun. I don't know that I've ever seen it in any other pin show. Look at how cute that looks to have it open like that with the little pen hanging inside. This is a very beautiful pin, and when I saw it, I was in love and had to have it. And from the research I was able to do online, it does seem like I got a good price for it. Most places, actually I think all places that I saw it, it was going for over $15. Next up from this seller, we have this little package of pins. Oh, that duct tape is holding strong. I remember this one and I'm so excited about this one as well. This one is fun. This one has 2 prongs on the back. And wait till I show it to you. This was also a $15 pin. When you pull on Mickey's little hat up here, we go from having a black and white version of Sorcerer Mickey to a color version. So neat. I really, really love this pin. There are a few others in this series. It also has this little stand on the back, so if you wanted to stand it up versus pin it, you could do that as well. I love the versatility with that little back on here. Here's what the rest of the back looks like. This looks to be a little bit bent up here and is coming apart a little bit, which wasn't disclosed, so that's a bit of a bummer, but otherwise it is in good shape. This is more of like a papery feeling on this hat, so I guess it makes sense that it would deteriorate a little bit over time. It's kind of just like a thick cardboard piece with a plasticky layer over this front portion, but regardless, super fun pin, and I just extra love it. That was it from that seller, so now we're going to move on to this light pink package. Ooh, this is from Picking Porter. There's her cute little chicken card. She's changing her name in some places to the Pin Coop, which you can see on this card. Her previous cards didn't say that, so that's a lot of fun. On Whatnot, she's still going by Picking Porter, but she does do some custom pins, or they have a better name for it. Fantasy pins that she creates herself, and I think now she's transitioning to the Pin Coop as the name that's going to go along with those fantasy pins. And one of the things that she sent our way was this little zap. A zap in the pin community is a free pin or item sent to you. So we have this little chicken. Her show is all about chickens. She has chickens. She loves chickens. So very cute little chicken zap there. And a very cute little bag that that chicken came in. We only grabbed one pin in this show of Porter's. I think I hopped in maybe more toward the end, and this is just the only one that I needed to work on some of my sets, and I'm really trying to stick to just completing sets right now versus starting new ones. I'll start new ones again at some point, but for now, looking to complete the ones that I've already begun. This goes along with a set that I have, and it is stitched with a butterfly that looks a lot like a monarch butterfly on his nose. Oh my gosh. It is quite cute. There is another stitch one in this series that has a butterfly as well, and that is the last one that I am hunting for before that set will be complete. Moving on to this little teal package. That's a fun one. These pins are from Two Little Monsters pins, and that is the wife of Lioness Sells in Pajamas. They've been doing a lot of shows on her stream lately, I think trying to build up her channel a little bit more since they have worked a lot on Lioness Sells in Pajamas, and that stream is pretty well established. We were able to get these 3 pins from them. Let's go over this one first. Festival of the Arts 2024 Epcot International. Look at Mickey with the paint palette. Beautiful pin. I love the purple background. Just a lot of fun to me. Originally $17.99, and I should look and see what I paid for this pin because it wasn't $17.99. Let me look at the packing slip. I paid $5, $4, and $4. I think 5, 4, and 4, but nowhere near $17.99. Not even $17.99 for all 3 of the pins. So got a very great deal on this pin. Some people call these the farts pins, Festival of the Arts, and it's just a silly little thing that goes on in the Disney community. Pin on pin element there. Let's take it off the backer card and see what that back actually looks like. Ooh, she crisp, she's shiny. Got our cubic zirconium there. There's that pin on pin element. And again, Mickey Mouse paintbrush, paint palette, Festival of the Arts down below. Epcot International. Super cute pin. Really love it. Love that it doesn't say 2024 on the front of the pin. As you know, if you've watched any of my previous pin mail videos, I don't mind the year being on a lot of my pins, but it's not something that I always want. I don't aspire to collect a ton of dated pins, so when I can get them and they're not dated, that is good with me too. These are a couple of the Pride pins, and I have one more in this set that's coming to me from a different seller, but this is a 5-pin set, I believe. So here's Minnie and Mickey. I love the Pride pins, love what they stand for, love what they represent. I am a supporter of the Pride community, so these are very beautiful pins, and I love that I was able to get Minnie and Mickey for the first couple in this set because they just feel like they belong together. Here's what the back of these pins look like. They are a newer set. You can see the cubic zirconium there. Beautiful, beautiful. Next up, moving on to this manila envelope. Oh, it feels like we have several things down in here. Okay, that's it. No packing slip. I can't quite remember the name of this seller. I'll put it on the screen if I'm able to remember or look back in my orders and find it. But I did get several cute pins from this seller. This one is Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party 2017. He's just looking real cute. Checking those pin posts, just wondering if they might look and feel a little small. I'm hoping this isn't a fake one. The edges are a little rough to the touch. These edges look okay. Hopefully that's just how the edges feel. The Mickey heads that are kind of pressed into the back of the pin do look okay. It's just the feel of the edges that's a little rough, and the prongs seem a little tiny. We'll have to see about this one. Next up, we have another Mickey pin. Oh, this one is quite cute. I have one that's similar to this one that has, I think, peace signs on it. This one has more of a geometric pattern and a little bit of a plaid look on the shorts. I'm going to have to do some research and find out if these various patterned Mickeys are part of a specific set or not. Very cute pin. Super tiny prong on this one. Very tiny, and only one prong. This is the first time I had purchased from this seller. Taking a look at the Mickey head on the back. I'm going to give this one a little bit more of a close-up look under the microscope. Upon first glance, the front looks nice. The edges here look nice. It feels like a decent weight, but that prong, there's only one and it's super tiny, and that is throwing me off a little bit. So I'm gonna do a little more research on this pin and see what I find out. The last pin, hopefully this one checks out and I'm not worried about this one. It did come with the backer card, which I think is legitimate, but we'll take it off the backer card and double check. This is a Disneyland Paris pin from the Eiffel Tower collection. Here is what the back looks like. It was an orange price tag whenever it was originally purchased. If we flip this over, I do feel some prongs. Again, not the biggest ever. Edges look okay. Let's take a closer look at that Mickey print. It does look all right. Yeah, looks all right upon initial glance. I'm gonna have to get it under the microscope again. Hopefully these are authentic pins. They are beautiful and I do really enjoy all of them. And I hate to have reservations, but sometimes you just get a little bit of intuition going, and hopefully I'm wrong, but we'll see. It does happen that fake pins are sold and that's not disclosed. It's not allowed on Whatnot to sell fake pins, but sometimes accidents happen and people sell them without realizing they're fakes, and sometimes people just don't care. So you do have to be careful. You do need to know at least a little bit about your Disney pins to try to avoid being taken advantage of. Ooh, I remember this one. I'm excited to tell you about that, but first let me look at the packing slip and see who the seller was. This is from J. Chris. In this show, I won these very cute little charms. I think she said these are Grogu. Not a super big Star Wars person, but I do have kids and they love their Crocs. So I was excited to win these because they're going to be fantastic to pass on to my children. And then the pins that I picked up from J. Chris. Oh, I'm really excited about one of them. That chicken nugget. I'm all about the McDonald's chicken nuggets. Let's just get all of these off and then we'll talk about each one. Not really super sure why I love the chicken nuggets so much. I think it's just probably because of the connection I have to McDonald's from growing up. I maybe have explained this in previous pin videos, but just spent a lot of time around McDonald's. My grandparents had stock in McDonald's and it was just always something we talked about, a place that we went. I had a birthday party once at McDonald's, and so I just have a lot of positive memories. And so these chicken nugget pins are among my favorites. They are a Loungefly set. This one's actually part of a different set than the other chicken nuggets I have been collecting. This is the first one that I'm picking up in this other set, but I will take any chicken nugget in any set that it goes to. So the McDonald's chicken nuggets are a weakness of mine. I love it that he's got bananas in his little belt. And what is that? I can't tell what that is. That is hard to know. If you have an idea of what you think that might be, do tell. Look at his little M on the buckle. Cute, cute. I was also able to grab one of the 2024 pins from J. Chris to go along with my set. I really like these pins. Again, with the dating, I know I just talked about this. This is a set that I don't mind the dating on. I really don't mind it entirely. It's not like a all or none for me. It's a case-by-case thing. And this is a set that I like, and my Disney pin collecting really took off in 2024. So it is a year that I like to commemorate with my pins. So love the details around the edges. I love that these feel raised and that we have a colored little Pixar ball. Looks like we have a lantern. What is this? Oh, a little teacup. Sword in the Stone. The rose from Beauty and the Beast, and then Sorcerer Mickey hat. Super cute little details. Love the coloring of this pin. Newer one with a cubic zirconium on the back. Very cute. And the last pin in today's shorter than usual pin show is this little Aristocats Boba Tea. This is a fantasy pin which was disclosed to me when I purchased it, so no problems there. That's why the back looks different than I think any other pins I've shown. We do have little prongs, but I'm not even really paying a ton of attention to them because, like I said, I know that this is a fantasy pin, and I don't typically go after fantasy pins, but this one was only a couple of dollars and quite cute, and I do collect Marie pins, so I decided to grab it anyway. There we have today's somewhat modest pin haul. Very cute pins that we were able to collect today. Definitely hoping that these are all authentic because they are quite cute. Love the Festival of the Arts. Super love these two pins, just unique and not ones that I see often. Love adding to sets, and I did begin a set, which I said I was trying not to do, but kind of began a set, kind of didn't. It's still goes along with all the chicken nuggets, but just is its own set of 6, I guess, in a way. So again, excited by all of the pins that we picked up today. I think because there aren't quite as many, it's a little bit easier for me to pick a favorite. I can't quite narrow it down to one, but these two are my favorites. And you know what? I think that one might actually be my favorite, and maybe I can narrow it down to one. Really love both of those pins, really love all the pins, but those two just feel extra exciting to me because, as I've mentioned, I don't see them all that often. They feel a little more unique. As I always ask, do you have a favorite pin or pins if you can't pick one? I'd love to hear from you in the comments. If you're a pin collector, I'd love to hear from you about what kinds of pins are your favorite. Let's just talk all things pins together. Thank you for joining me today for this pin mail unboxing, and I cannot wait to see you in the next one. Bye!